What was your reaction to the debate? What do you think was good that was talked about? What do you think we should have really brought up? What issues were kind of not discussed enough?
I think the debate was organized very well. Many issues on the energy topic were covered, and many questions were very relative for the energy debate regarding the energy future until 2050. I really liked that many people put the emphasis to the 2030 milestones, which I think is relevant because 2050 is long enough for energy analysis, but it's too long for the policy. And so the things I didn't like was maybe that there's still a gap between people that are good in pricing mechanisms and they know really how these things work, the ETS, and people who don't. So you feel in the debate that there's still a gap between the groups mainly favorizing technologies and another group mainly sticking to the mechanisms of pricing and other European policies.
At the end of the day, we have to actually do this, take these steps, move towards these goals of 80% or 90% that the Commission were talking about today. What do you think is the first step?
As mentioned, ETS should have a much longer perspective. It shouldn't stop in 2020. But my personal opinion is also that it should cover sectors that today are not in the mechanism. And so it was not in the debate, but probably it's because there's this energy efficiency as a third pillar of the European energy policy, which is of course important, and but it makes that maybe some efforts in residential sector or tertiary sector, the building sector, take more time because there's no incentive today, or there are rebound effects where your energy doesn't lower as much as you wanted because things are getting more efficient. So you do more of it because it's cheaper and then more efficient. The gap is indeed big. What else is needed? Targets are important. This was in the debate that investors need to have this stability and that it doesn't change from one policy or to the other. So the milestone targets are, I think, crucial. What else have I seen? The renewables and CCS. There was not much discussion about CCS, although in the beginning it was highlighted that it's really important. There will be scenarios without it, so I'm very curious how it will happen without CCS. And infrastructure was also a very good proposition to already start today, because it's only 40 years up to 2050, and some people suggested or just mentioned that it takes at least 35 or 40 years to build it. So without infrastructure, they will not. And it should be a European policy for the infrastructure structure. So.
Good. Thank you very much.